Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to my 3 Takeaways episode from the McKee interview that I just posted this past Monday. That one's a lot, I know. Make sure that you soak it in. Take some time to reflect on it, especially if it was something that really resonated with you. I would encourage you to open your mind to it, because it's funny. I'm somebody who's a big goal setter, who's big in taking action, and a lot of the things that she started off saying sounds a little woo. Sounds a little bit like, who is this girl talking about energy, talking about working my energy and all this stuff? And I think a lot of times in the past, I would have let that go over my head and pass it off as something that wasn't really that important and that was just kind of crazy and kind of nonsense. But when I read her book, and when I really listened in the interview, but then really more so when I went back and listened to the interview afterwards, after having it been a week and a half later, it made a whole lot of sense to me. And it gave me some ideas of things that I can start doing. Small things, easy things. Like I told her after the interview, one of the things that I'm starting to change, and I have started to change, is every single morning I do 5 minutes of silence and closing my eyes and visualization and breathing. But now what I'm starting to do is, instead of just visualizing my goal, I'm starting to try to feel like what it feels like to have already achieved that goal. And I'm going to get into that a little bit further, but there's a lot in this episode that's phenomenal. You guys need to make sure you take some action on it, because it will make a positive shift in your life. But before I get into the 3 takeaways, if you're not getting my Monday Motivation Trio 111 newsletter, then you're missing out. Monday mornings can be the bane of your existence sometimes. If you don't have a good Monday, you can drag throughout the rest of the week. But if you do have a great Monday, which all of you guys have probably experienced, it just carries you the rest of the week. Everybody knows when it gets to Thursday and Friday, sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, how is this week not over yet? But it doesn't feel like that if you have an awesome Monday. So go to nickcarrier.com/111-newsletter to make sure that you get one motivational quote, one inspiring video, and one badass workout in your inbox every Monday morning, so that you can build that momentum. You can start your week off with a bang and then carry you through the rest of the week. Again, go to nickcarrier.com/111-newsletter. With that being said, let's get right into my 3 takeaways. Number 1 is health and wellness is the foundation of success. She talked about how mostly all successful people now, everybody defines success a little bit differently, and you'll be able to hear that in next week's interview with Tanya Yelton, talking about how we should define our own success. But let's get back to this one. Health and wellness is the foundation of success. If you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling healthy, the other areas of your life will diminish. Like, think about it. If you're just a mother, if you're a teacher, if you're a plumber, whatever it is, whatever your role is in life, or whatever your role is that day, you can't be the best version of that person if you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling healthy, and if you're not feeling energized. And so many people have their priorities wrong. And she mentioned this in the interview. So many people think, no, I don't have time to cook for myself. I don't have time to eat healthy. I don't have time to exercise. I have to get to my work. I have to go. But it's like, no, you have it backwards. The number 1 priority needs to be your health and your wellness. And that doesn't mean that it's the thing that you spend the most time on. It just means that something with health and wellness and fitness needs to take priority in your day, so that you can start with yourself, so that you can feel good, so that you can be the best version of whatever it is that you are going to be that particular day. Takeaway number 2 is going from wanting to feeling. Now, this is in regards to really goal setting. This is something that's opened my eyes up a little bit. She says you want to come from a place of feeling as if you've already achieved the goal, or feeling a positive energy towards the process of attacking that goal, rather than setting a goal from a place of lack. If you're just saying, I want to be healthy, I want to lose weight, I want to get a promotion, I want to be hired, I want to get this job, then that's coming from a place of negative energy, which is going to give you not the results that you want. But if you can switch that to, man, I would love this feeling of being healthy because I would do this, and this differently. I would feel this way differently about myself when I wake up every single day. I would love if I got promoted to general manager because I would feel this way about it. And I would maybe feel this way about the work that it would take in order to actually achieve that. So if you flip it to the feeling of positivity towards either having achieved it or the work towards achieving it, then that positive energy is going to lead to more positive results. And then takeaway number 3 is forcing a positive thought is actually harmful. Now, this is something that's really important because I think a lot of people think positive affirmations are the end all be all. Looking at yourself in the mirror or writing things down, I'm so great, you're enough, you're all these things, which a lot of times can be good. If things are going well, positive affirmations are easy, like she talked about. But if things are not going well, then positive affirmations can really only go so far, because a lot of times positive affirmations are coming from a place of fear. And if they come from a place of fear, then they can be harmful. She talks about one of her clients, how she had this pain in her abdomen and she was fearful of what that might mean if she had some sort of health concern. But she was like, no, I'm doing positive affirmations, I'll be all right. And so she looked at herself in the mirror every night and she would say, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, because she thought those positive affirmations would help her psyche. But if you can tell from her tone of her voice, she was saying those things from a place of fear. And so what she did as her coach is she helped her reframe this situation for her. And she was like, okay, so you have a pain in your stomach. You have a pain in your abdomen. That's telling you that something is off in your body, which is actually a good thing, right? So now you can take some responsibility for the situation in regards to, okay, what can I do now that's different? What actions can I take differently in order to get a different result so that I don't have this pain? So again, the pain is actually a positive thing because it's giving you information that you need to change something that's going on in your life. So again, forcing a positive thought is harmful if you're doing it from a place of fear, so that when something happens that caused a negative thought, find a way to reframe it into a positive thought that allows you to take ownership for the situation and change your actions because of it. So again, guys, my 3 takeaways. Number 1 is health and wellness is the foundation of success. Make sure you have something in your day in which health and wellness or fitness takes a priority. That doesn't mean it has to take the most amount of time. That just means that you are serving yourself first so that you can be a healthy, energetic, and a feeling good version of yourself in whatever it is that you do. Takeaway number 2 is going from wanting to the place of feeling. Having the positive energy of what it would look like to achieve the goal and what it would feel like to achieve the goal, rather than the negative feeling of wanting and the feeling of lack that you are less than what you want to be at the moment. Takeaway number 3 is forcing a positive thought is harmful if it's coming from a place of fear. If it's coming from a place of fear, find a way to reframe it so that you can bring positive energy and take responsibility for that situation. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 takeaways. I hope it's given you some things to think about. If you're not finding a way to prioritize something in regards to health and wellness, please, please, please start there. A lot of times, if you're not prioritizing something in that bucket every single day, the negative consequences of it don't show up right away. They don't show up today. They don't show up this week. They don't show up this month. They might not even show up this year, but they will bottle up on each other and it will show up at some point. So have the faith that you need to fill that bucket somehow every single day in order to be the most healthy, most energetic, and best version of yourself of whatever it is that you're doing. Take these 3 takeaways, put them into action, and they will get you closer and closer to your best you.